Hey, Manny Ortiz here. We've got Deborah Lynn in the house. And I am going to show you how versatile the Manny Ortiz beauty dish is. I'm gonna take some headshots, some waist-up shots, even some full body shots, because this is what I do on a regular basis. Let's go. All right, so for my first shot, I am going to take a beauty shot of Deborah. I'm using another light here, mainly because I like to get the fill. I like to get fill light coming from above. Instead of using a reflector, I have more control using another light. So Deborah has some pretty long eyelashes. And this happens many times where it's hard to light someone's eye because of that. So what I'm gonna do is really lower my modifier here, and I'm gonna shoot right under the modifier, right, like almost mouth level, just to get light in her eye. And yeah, so that's what it takes. That's what it takes. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, my settings are 1/400 of a second, f2, 125 ISO, and my flash power, got 2.2 and 2.3 on these. All right, so let's get it cracking. And I'm gonna, okay, let's see, 1, 2, 3, make an adjustment. Let's see, that looks beautiful. Put both hands by your face, like that. Lift your chin a bit. That good, beautiful. Now just keep flowing, keep moving, like slight movements. Yeah, good, beautiful. Boom. My job is so easy when we have someone that just knows what they're doing, and I just got to worry about getting light in her eye. So I definitely got some pretty nice shots here. Now we're gonna go ahead and move to a more waist up shot, showing a little bit of the outfit. And for that, I'm gonna lose the second light here, simply because I feel like it's gonna interfere with my composition with that. So take this off. All right, so now I'm gonna take some waist up shots of Deborah, and while I'm doing this, I'm gonna show you how you can get different looks using only one light by simply just changing her positioning. So the farther she goes away from the backdrop, the less light that's gonna be hitting the backdrop, giving you a darker, more like a nice gradient on the backdrop. So I'm gonna show you that. So right now she's pretty much like, standing against the backdrop. I'm gonna take a couple shots here. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Give me one hand up and keep one hand here. Yeah, that's perfect. Now bring that hand up to like your hair or your forehead. There. Good. Actually look up, look over my head. There, 2, 3. House of wax, not moving. Now just move your feet. Move your feet. Yeah, move your foot. Come forward. Come forward. Yeah. Come forward. Yeah. Yep. We got to be a little bit more. Right there. So now she's about like 4 feet away from the backdrop or something like that, 4 or 5 feet. Now it's gonna dramatically change the image because now there's less light on it and she's not casting like shadows, arm shadows on the background. All right, here we go. Beautiful. Now we got that nice gradient. Lift your chin up a little higher. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Yeah, these came out really good. All right, now I'm going to take it off the C-stand and I'm going to do some full body shots on my white backdrop. right, so now I'm gonna take some full body shots of Deborah, and I took it off beauty dish mode. I took off the deflector plate. I slapped the diffusion panel on there because now I want some nice, soft, even lighting. All right, so in terms of light positioning, I usually like to position it at a 45-degree angle, placed slightly off to the side, elevated, angled downward, and one of the most important things is the light distance from the model. So I'm using a 50mm lens, and I take a test shot of where I'm gonna take a picture, and I want the modifier to be like slightly out of my frame, because the closer the light source is, the softer the light's gonna be. So that's also an important thing to take note here. All right, so now I'm gonna take a couple of shots. You ready, Deborah? All right, let's get it. 1, 2. Now you got the full arsenal of poses. I want you to go ahead and just start. All right, so now that I got some really nice shots using one light, I'm gonna add a second light on that corner, almost like creating like a clamshell there, like a little sandwich, and light sandwich. And I'm gonna light up the back of her hair, giving her a little bit more separation from the background. I'm gonna be using the FJ200 to do this. All right, so I've got the FJ200 acting as a nice hair light, kicker light that I'm gonna be aiming right at the back of her head with the grid on. Deborah, can you see it? Is it facing you?
Yep.
Yep, okay, so facing forward right there. Now I wanna make sure that it's at a level where it's not spilling onto the ground. It's just creating that nice hair light. All right, here we go. All right, now go ahead and just like give me your 5 favorite poses. But actually look at the mannequin for this one. 1, 2, 3. You see what I'm working with here? Oh yeah. All right, so that wraps up my shoot with Deborah Lynn. This is what I do on a daily basis. I take tight shots, I take full body shots. I do a little bit of everything. I want to show the clothes off. Maybe you just want to focus on the makeup and the face and the hair. And this modifier can do everything. And I'm very proud of that. And it's something I'm very passionate about. You buy one modifier that can do it all. All right, let me know in the comment section, which shot was your favorite? And I mean, who's excited? Who's excited to try it out? Let me know. And I'll see you soon.